Hello, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to tie the black sea bass rig that we were using on the last two videos to catch those black sea bass. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. Don't forget the bell icon so you don't miss any videos. And check this out. So tying up these rigs is super easy. I'm going to show you how to do that here. You guys saw how good they catch the black sea bass in those other two videos.
Holy crap!
Did y'all see that?
Woo! Check this out, man.
In case you missed them, I'll put a link up there in the cards to those videos. So what we're going to use to tie these rigs is some 30-pound test line, some 5/0 Gamakatsu hooks, either circle hooks or I like the red octopus hooks too, and a ziplock bag to put the finished rigs in so they're not all tangled up when you need to grab one. All the knots we're going to tie are basically just going to be a simple surgeon's loop, and we're going to start with a loop to connect the line to. So basically just double your line over like that, and what you're going to do is tie a triple half hitch in this loop. Just go around, go through it once, twice, get in there, and a third time like that, and then just pull that down. Pull on that tag end. There you go. So that's just a surgeon's loop to attach your line to. I'll cut that little tag end off of that. Now what I'm going to do is go down, throw this over this way. I'm going to go down about a good foot, about right here. Pull me off some extra line. We're going to tie another one. This time we're going to leave it pretty long, okay? That's probably about a good 6-7 inches of line right there. Same thing, triple half hitch. Get some more of that out. 1, 2, 3. Pretty simple knot. Show you that up close. So that's our first of the dropper loops that's going to have our hooks on it. All right, go down about another foot, and we'll do that again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Pull that down. And that's that one. So you can see we got about a foot in between those two dropper loops. Let's go down a foot and do another one. Right there. One, 2, 3. And these are really good rigs to tie ahead of time so you don't have to mess with this on the boat when you're supposed to be catching fish and not tying rigs. So we got that one. Let's go down another foot, tie the last one. This is going to be a 4-way dropper rig here. One, 2, a little bit more slack out of there, 3. Doesn't matter if one's a little shorter than the other one. Black sea bass don't seem to care about piddly stuff like that. Now we just need a sinker drop, so we're going to go down again about a foot, cut us off some extra line here, let go. And we want a big loop down here so it makes it real easy to change our sinker weights. I might have cut that one a little bigger than I needed to, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3. Nice big loop. And you might run a 4-ounce sinker in 75 feet of water. You might run a 6 or 8-ounce sinker, or even a 10 or 12 if you're fishing in some really deep water like we were last weekend, about 150 foot down. So you go. There's a big dropper loop on there to attach your sinker to. Now to put the hooks on. Now to make this easier and to help show you guys, I actually hooked my big sinker loop to a camera mount I have here up on the wall. So here's 1 drop, 2 drops, 3 drops, and my 4th drop down here at the bottom. Now we just put the hooks on. I'm going to use the red Gamakatsu hooks for these. These are the 5/0 hooks, pretty good size hooks. And they're really sharp. All right, now the way to get these things on here is you got to pinch this loop real tight. You might have to use your teeth on it so it will fit through that hook eye. There you go. So you just feed that through the hook eye. Take that loop around your hook. Doesn't get much more simple than that. And pull it down. So there you go. Now we just do that for the other 3 hooks. Having that other end tied off really does help. Through the eye of the hook, over the hook, pull it down. There we are. I like to rig these up by pushing them down through that eye so the hook will go out a little straighter. So you see the way the line sits on these things. It's kind of pulling in line with the hook point itself. So when you pull against that fish, that hook's going to go ahead and catch that fish and tend to not miss them. There we go. Pull that one. That's it. So that rig is ready to fish. Show this a little better. So that's 1 hook, 2 hooks, 3 hooks, and over here 4 hooks. Now we're just going to take that whole rig and basically stuff it into this Ziploc bag so it won't get tangled on things and won't hook everything in your boat or your tackle box. It'll be all pre-tied and ready to go for when you break one off or wear one out or whatever. There we go. Just kind of unceremoniously stuff that in there. And yeah, it might get a little bit tangled in the bag, but not bad, and it certainly takes a lot less time to untangle what little bit might be in this bag than to tie the whole rig when you're supposed to be fishing.
Look at that right there, boys. That's what this is for.
There we go. Rigged up, ready to fish. And also, keeping your leader line in a Ziploc bag is a great way to do it because you guys know what happens with leader line. Even if you put a rubber band on it, the stuff slips out of the rubber band. It just makes a big bird's nest in your bucket or your tackle box or whatever. So put your leader line in a Ziploc bag and it'll work a lot better. So there you go. That's how we tie the rigs that we use to catch all those trophy black sea bass. There's a link to the sea bass fishing videos right up there in the cards. Please check those out. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about this rig or any other rigs that we use. Hit that subscribe button down there. Don't forget the bell icon so you don't miss any videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
There you go.
That's a good one. Heck yeah, boy.
Two key.
Dang. What is that, a 4-pounder? They're right there next to us. That is so wild. Yep. Where you going?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my Lord. Unreal.
That nice fish, though. That's a keep.
No, you got 2 nice ones. Heck yeah, man. They come dolphins.
Yep, see, that's what it is. Hook faded. I ain't lying. I only baited 2 of them.
Got me a couple nice ones. Got one enough. Get in the boat.
Oh
Fish
my
first.
God.
Damn.
We got him. Wow.
That's good right there.
Get out of here.
And I smacked him in his face. The tailback got him. He was like, look at him. Oh, Lord. That was awesome.
That's a nice bunch right there. Lee. Hope he gets off quick.
That's a good one. That's a nice one.
Uh-oh.
Woo, that's a nice one. That's a nice fish there, dog.
It ain't.
four keepers in a boat at one time. They talking all this crap. Huh?
Mine's bigger. Yes, sir. All like Donkey Kong.
I got a string of pull.